Alright, yeah, and welcome back to some more Rimworld Beta 18. So, we got a few things to do in today's episode. We are going to continue on building our room for our high-tech research bench, so that Larissa can move on from researching on this little blank piece of wood, and we can get to gun turrets a lot quicker that way. So, I think Zero should be doing that kind of stuff. He is currently powering up our production rooms. We do also now have comms consoles and things like that as well, so that's going to fit perfectly in there. Look at that. Would you check that out? And then we need to get ourselves a orbital trade beacon so that we fill up the entire area. There we go. And that's going to need a power line running just a little bit to it to get that going. So I think that's pretty much our plan for the day. One of you guys mentioned as well that I should just move the hay grass into here, and I don't know why I didn't do that before. So let's just fill that up, shall we? And actually, no, let's not do it just like this. We want to reduce the size of that, and we want to make a new stockpile. Like so. Clear all, critical, and it takes hay. This way what we end up doing is just literally as we harvest the hay, it goes straight into there, which it should be doing anyway. There's no reason for us to put it in this room at all. We're just making the job a little bit longer for ourselves, which is why I'm not sure why I was doing it in the first place, but there you go. Alright. Zero, can I get you to work on this bench instead? It needs 250 steel, we definitely have that, and 98 components as well. We only need 10 of those. Wonderful. So yeah, if those guys could get that sorted, what we could also do as well is we could go into furniture and we can go dining chair, and we can get ourselves a nice little chair there, so when they're researching they're actually sat down and getting some comfort, which is going to really help with the mood of all of our colonists, in theory. Alright. Zero's very committed. I actually expected him to just give up and go to bed, but no, he's running strong on that one. Leave him to it, I suppose, because we do really want to stop using this crappy one here. And I think we've got just enough space to put the special thing on the side. I can never remember what it's called, but speeds up research. It's a thing that you research. Let's run that there, and then that's good to go. Zero should go to bed. Or have a meal. One or the other. That's fine. I don't know why they automatically head towards that horseshoe pin. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to... Entertainment factor 100. I'm going to deconstruct it. Because we have this billiards table which has... Oh, this one actually has less entertainment. That would explain why they leave it alone. We should have enough cloth though, right? For this. We have 5 short. We need 1 more cloth. Oh boy. Well, we should have that before the end of the episode, which is pretty good. Right, so hopefully everybody's going to start moving all of the hay grass into that room. So yeah, we do need to make ourselves a better billiards table, or at least make sure the poker table is of a good quality. And Zero shall make short work of that, hopefully. We'll make sure that when we do actually have the cloth, that he is the one doing it. Also, we are currently in toxic fallout, so it should be noted that toxic buildup is a thing. Luckily we're all pretty much, for the most part, in initial, so there's not really much to worry about here. Since most of us spend all of our time indoors, Psychic Soothe is ending. Well, that's a shame. Things are going to get done a lot slower as well, because I do believe toxic buildup affects consciousness, and therefore movement speed gets dropped, I think. Well, consciousness affects all of this stuff, which sucks. But we do need to harvest all of our stuff before it goes, actually. Now that I think about it. So if we go harvest like that, because it's all going to die from the toxic buildup, or at least most of it is. So I want to make sure that our best grower, Thelona, 13? Yes, Thelona. Come down here for a moment and get this cotton, because it is going to be at a reduced rate of harvest success chance, so I want to make sure the best person's doing it, to make sure that we get all of the cloth necessary for Zero to come over here and finish this off. He's 110 wood, actually. Chop that. Chop that. Let's just drop all the trees in our colony. All the ones of a reasonable size anyway. To get the wood that we need for the billiards table. The poker table, sorry. And the nose should go and do that, hopefully. These guys are replanting, which is less than ideal. I suppose it does give them growing skill, so I'm fine with it-ish. Just notice that bit's not been filled in. Odd. So what we'll do is we'll forbid this and this, because I don't know if they can get to the back here because of the research bench. I'm hoping that they can. And Larissa's still working very hard on blowback operation. Zero playing chess. There's no point getting the trade beacon up unless you've done this. Mumsy was about to do it actually. She can do the power lines. That's fine. There we go. As soon as that line is set in, then we're all good. Ah, using the wood on the wrong thing. It's fine. There we go. We actually have 2 people researching now, simultaneously, so we should be skyrocketing on this. I need wood. Give me more wood. How much are we short? A lot. Alright. As soon as the day ends and everybody goes to bed, I'm gonna check everybody's build up, just to see if I need to lock them inside to a fallout zone. Alright, let's have a look. April. If they're at moderate, I will bring them indoors. And I think Larissa, the nose, and Renan. Yeah, Renan is going to be restricted to the human fallout zone. The human fallout zone is going to be, let's see, all of this. It's right here. All of that. Everything under there, including this bit here. That right there. All of that. 2 wide gap along here. Pretty much you should be able to do whatever you want in this area with no issues. On all of that. And all of this. Allow access to the joy room and the prison room. We're going to need a line going to that. I need a line going down here so they don't have to go through this area. And I'm going to need him to have access to the barn as well. Want a line down there, all of this. And bring a line across there. And I think that is the best way to restrict them all. Put that there just in case they need to make repairs. He should spend most of his time indoors. So we'll see what he can do. He should be able to do things. I don't think he could do anything particularly special before, but he can do crafting. He can do artwork. So, yeah, he's pretty much got an infinite job that he can perform within those walls. Those boundaries that I've set for him. And making limestone blocks is certainly a thing you can do. Although, actually, not quite, because this is very restrictive. You could do the smoke leaf joints though. I'm assuming this bill isn't... yeah, this bill isn't complete. Okay. Viewing art. Alrighty then. You do that. Let's take that limestone chunk out of there. Got our fridge fixed. I need people to haul the wood. Come on. Chop me more wood, please. This is getting ridiculous. We're so close to getting this done. In fact, I just need to forbid this to make sure that they don't move the wood anywhere else, because I'm sure that's what they've been doing in other places. He's been building doors, for example, where he didn't need to. Zero finishing the power lines going up, looks like. Doesn't actually need to do that power line. Ooh, blowback operation is finished. Wonderful. Which means we can now research gun turrets. Wonderful. You know what? If we deconstruct that, you'll get some wood back from it, and hopefully enough to start construction on the poker table. Yes. He's at least hauling it there, which is good. And that's the rest of it. Fantastic. Now don't let me down, Zero. I want to see a wonderful quality poker table here. Let's have a look. Almost there. We have got a good quality, very impressive 100 beauty. Is that what that is? Is that beauty? It might be. Very much good quality though, so... no, I don't think it is. Might be... I don't know what that actual number is, but that's great. That means we've got a better joy activity than the billiards table over here. Oh look, they even have cards in their hands. Haha, that's pretty cool. Playing poker on your own though, that's not cool. Keep seeing little flickers, like we might be getting thunderbolts hitting the ground or something like that. Oh yeah, a lot of the animals are dying of toxic fallout. Forgot about that. That's why they're exploding. Want to haul all of this to get the food, if we can help it. We don't need too much, of course, though, because we do have 3,500 meat and a full fridge. In actual fact. Limestone blocks, nice. Pretty close. It'll save us some time building things. I'm going to up the lavish meals to like 17. Because I really need to empty out this fridge. It's just becoming a bit too much now. There's Plastiel's shiv there. Did you get the shiv? I don't want that degrading. I don't want a lot of this degrading, to be honest. How's everybody doing? Initial, 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 nothing. Initial, initial. Moderate, you are now in Fallout Zone. And still in moderate. Okay. That's fair enough. An eclipse is in as well as toxic fallout. It looks like it's... Does it look like it's getting a little less green? It's an indicator of whether or not a group of travellers are passing nearby, of whether or not the toxic build-up's clearing. I don't think it is. I think it's just the rain that's making it look a bit clearer. But yeah. It's all good. We've still got 191 chem fuel, and these guys have been going awesomely. They have not powered down once, I don't think. Which is really good to see. Renan is actually working on the chunks, which is what we want to see. Yeah, wonderful. Everything is going to plan. So, do we have access to a big long list now? We do. We can disassemble mechanoids, we can do that forever. That's a task that we should be doing by default. This smithy, I don't think this is ever going to do anything I actually want it to do, but you never know, we might get to a point where we just start producing weapons as a trade resource. We do now have our orbital trade up and running, so there's opportunity to sell in large quantities. And we can also call in traders if we want as well. I'm slightly considering doing that actually. I really wish you guys would get all of this sorted. Haul it for me. I think maybe our haulers are slowly getting restricted to the Fallout zone though, which is why it won't be getting done. Oh, mumsy. Really? Well, oh, that's not outdoors. Help me, Thelona. Do you not firefight, Thelona? He does not. The nose, do it instead. She's setting fire to the things that are underneath the roof. It's really annoying. Let's keep an eye on her. Starvation? Oh, mumsy. You deserve it. Sorry. Maybe she'll pass out from malnutrition and stop setting fire to our base. That'd be great. An idle colonist. Renan has run out of things to do. So you're saying that he can't? Yeah, he can't make smoke leaf. We can add into the zones, the Fallout zone, this dumping stockpile. That will allow him to get to the blocks, which I'm thinking is why he's refusing the work that we're giving him. We should start moving these slag chunks into a room as well. Maybe we'll have a refining room or something like that. That'd be quite cool. But like temporarily we could have a stockpile zone in here that's like critically important, takes only slag chunks. That moves that out of the way and allows these stone blocks to actually go to the dumping stockpile appropriately. Gives people a job to do as well while we're at it. Because we're kind of restricted at the moment, we can't really go too far. Why is there blood in here? Blood of a polar bear, an alpha beaver, Matthew and Ilaria. How did a polar bear get in there? There's some polar bear blood in there. Never going to understand how that happens. Okay. Maybe we should actually call a caravan to come and see us. Because honestly, I could do with selling some of this meat, because we're going to have a harvest eventually. And we're going to need to have some free slots, and honestly, meat is harder to come by. We are being sieged. Alright. Looks like it is time to find out if our base can hold up to a siege. But honestly, probably going to leave that until next episode. So if you have enjoyed the content, guys, and you want to see how this one ends, then be sure to like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that little bell icon right next to the subscription button, and I'll give you notifications when tomorrow's video goes live. 2 steel mortars, eh? Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.